I'm going to tell you something I learned in the drill culture. I think this could be a time where a lot of this shit can stop right now. Do I think it's going to stop? Nah, too much pain, too much hurt, too much revenge. Too many people want to get the blinking back. I get it. But I do think if it was a time to stop it, this could be a time to stop it because every neighborhood took a big ass loss. Everybody's face is gone. If you really think about it, especially when it comes into drill culture. And the reason I say the drill culture, because these neighborhoods is linked through the rap. And that's the reason why I document these communities, because I feel like this is going to be a time in the future where a lot of people going to look back on it and be like, damn, all them people lost their lives. This shit was crazy. I ain't trying to act like it was the slavery or nothing like that, but a lot of young people were gunned down in communities that were kind of made famous through that rap shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I say I think this could be a time period because everybody done felt the pain. Nobody got it up on nobody if you really think about it. Let's just be honest about the shit. Think about neighborhoods like Dog Pound, D-Thing, he no longer here, like Polo. Newski was linked to that neighborhood, even though I think he from a different neighborhood, Think about O-Block, King Von not here no more, J Money, T-Roy, all these guys who famous, 051 Young Money. Think about Lil Mark, think about Melly, think about all these guys, think about Lamron. He took losses too from guys you might not know before the drill coaches like the Plutos and Big Laws and them got locked up. I heard he had structure in the neighborhood. You feel me? Think about other neighborhoods like 600 that lost E-Day, lost Boss Move, the Stellos, the Lil Boos. Think about M.O.B. who lost the Babies. I heard he was a dude who looked out for the hood too. I also heard he was with that shit too, but I heard he was the dude who looked out for the hood too. You know what I'm saying? Think about the other guys like Dusky, the Man, and the other people who done lost their life. Every hood that took a loss, everybody done felt that pain. Why not end it right now? The shit didn't even cross state lines. Think about it. It went to Jacksonville where Fulio done felt it. With his homeboy, Bibby. Young and Ace done felt it. With his family, 23. It done crossed over and went to New York. You see what's happening with K-Flock. Seen what happened with Coach the Ghost. We seen what happened with Pop Smoke. R.I.P. Nick Blicky. The drill culture has touched every hood, every community. It's crossing the state lines. It's in Detroit. It's in London. It's everywhere now. People are taking losses. Why not get to a point where you do you and you do you? And I'm going to tell you why you should get to that point. Because a lot of that drill shit that you know about, that shit happened 8, 9, 10 years ago. Those guys have grew up. They got kids. They got families. They moved away. They got jobs. They got to take care of themselves. They not really on them blocks no more. Not saying nobody is and nobody ain't. But what I learned from the culture, a lot of these guys and kind of moved on. It's new people out there. This the new generation who inherited those beefs. It's niggas who coming through slide pairs right now looking for the ops, and them niggas ain't out there. This the new generation. You just blink down the new generation. I don't think people understand that. A lot of these guys who are getting killed are guys who inherited the beef from them old wars and shit like that, man. So that's I could get why people get upset at those interviews, but at the end of the day, this is Chicago. You want to really know what's going on in your city? It ain't the news. You got to trust these interviews, man, because, this is what it is, man. You want to know about your community. The young people is telling you what it's going to take to fix the communities, what's going on in the hood. You might not want to hear those interviews because you want to hear about Millennium Park, right? You want to hear about that beam. You want to hear how they got free Wi-Fi downtown. You want to hear about how they got, real nice gyms in them hotels and shit. That's what you want to hear about, right? Well, unfortunately, that's not the real life of what them young people going on in Chicago. That's why they telling you what's going on through that rap. Like, this some real shit, man. So, that's why we document the drill culture, because I feel like this is real time period. And a lot of people don't understand, especially in the music game. Don't let that go over your head. In the music game, it's millions of rappers now, The record labels had disbanded. You don't got like the BETs, the MTVs, the VH1s playing the music 24 hours on the cable. So, to get your music known, you really got to stand out. So you do an interview, you give your story, you tell yourself, you show your personality, At the end of the interview, the people gonna go check you out. That's how that shit work now, It ain't about asking police questions or nothing like that. It's about asking questions that you link to. You know, and that's what it is, man. I appreciate the love. It's a lot going on right now. And y'all ain't gonna act like y'all ain't see Truth Teller been losing a little bit of weight too. So we gonna keep that a secret, but don't act like y'all ain't see Truth Teller been tightened up a little bit. Nah, I appreciate the love, dog. Keep the donations to yourself. It's hard out here. Christmas just passed. You know how hard it was when Christmas just passed? You gotta try to retract now. It's time to get everything on point right now. Get them bills together. You got that insurance. You got that light bill. You got that rent coming up. You don't got no time to be taken away from that to try to get at me. I'm a grown man. I'll figure it out. You want to support me? You hit that like button. Ping. Guess what happens when you hit that like button? It make my videos grow. And a lot of people be able to see them. I appreciate the love. It's the homie Truth Teller, the Street Porter. Bleh, bleh, bleh.